What's up racers, RacerBeast here and welcome back to another CSR 2 video. Now I am here with the McLaren 600 LT Spider. This is a milestone car from one of the older seasons of CSR 2, and when it comes to the topic of live racing, this car is a little bit underrated in my opinion. I haven't seen this car being used a lot recently in live racing and I'm not sure why. This is a super low performance point high evo car. I have tested this car myself in a lot of live racing lobbies and this has done really well for me. Okay, so if you have this car and if you haven't already built it, you may consider building this one because this is a very good live racing car in my opinion. With that being said, let's get into the live racing setup for this one. Let's have a look at the upgrades. Now I have engine at stage 5, turbo at stage 3, intake at stage 3, nitrous at stage 3, body at stage 6, tires at stage 3 and transmission at stage 4. This gives me a performance point of 675 and an evo point of 2169. So this is a super low pp high evo setup. As I always said in my previous videos, having such a low pp high evo setup gives you a significant advantage when it comes to lobby matchmaking. Okay, so you will get placed into lobbies where you more often your opponents are running slower than you and you won't get bumped up that easily. But remember, the key here is to control your runs. Okay, as long as you are not going all out, as long as you are not beating dyno every time, you are good to go. You won't get bumped up that easily. Okay, so remember the key here is to control your runs. With that being said, let's get into the tuning for this setup. Now as far as the tuning goes, keep in mind your tuning may be slightly different than mine depending upon what fusions you have, but this is just to give you a baseline. Okay, so for me, nitrous all the way to the right, final drive at 3.05 and tire pressure at 8 psi. So this gives me a dyno of 9.307. so I am aiming for a 9.3 to 9.5 lobbies, but keep in mind, as I said before, you may get placed into slower lobbies as well. Okay, where you have an advantage over your opponents, in which case you will need to control your runs. By controlling your run, I mean slowing down at near the finish line, as long as you are already winning. So with that being said, let's do a test and I will show you the shift pattern for this car, and then I will show you a few live races with this car as well. Okay, here we go. Now as far as the shift pattern is concerned, let's you will aim for a perfect start. Okay, then do 2 very early shifts, hit nitrous immediately, and then rest all will be either deep good or early perfect shifts. So I will show you what do I mean by doing this run now. Here we go. So let's see what we ran there. Okay, so with a dyno of 9.305, we ran a 9.235. So this car is beating dyno very easily, no problem there whatsoever. Okay, but remember, as I said before, you don't need to beat dyno, because if you beat dyno way too much, then you may get bumped up, so you have to avoid that. Anyways, since you're having a low pp high evo setup, you will be having a lobby advantage from the beginning, so you anyways don't need to go all out. Okay, so yeah, this is for the live racing setup, guys. Now I'm going to show you a few live races with the McLaren 600 LT Spider. Enjoy the live races, guys. This is RacerBeast signing off. See you in another video. Bye.